Hi everyone, Lucy here. Looking forward to the Go Rural Facebook virtual lambing tour. I would love it if someone from Go Rural could let me know that they are seeing me, that I'm the right way up and I'm on the right event. Hi Terence, we're going to start at 1 o'clock. Hi George, thanks for watching. I'm just in one of our cottages at the moment, Owl Cottage, and I'll just show you. Hi Goran, lit the stove in here, and I'm just taking a bit of respite out of the day, just for a bit of peace and quiet, because we had a really bad day lambing yesterday, but I'll tell you all about that. Hi Eileen, later on. Thanks all for tuning in and watching. Perhaps if someone could let me know, hi Jennifer, could someone let me know that they can hear everything? Hi David, thanks for joining. Hi Adrian. So as I say, I'm going to start at 1 o'clock. Hello. And just going to sit down for a minute actually. So I'm in the sitting room at Owl Cottage. That's great, Jennifer, thanks for letting me know. It's all good. So we put this stove in Owl Cottage. Hi Fraser, thanks for tuning in. Hi Carol. We put this stove in at Owl Cottage last year and what a difference it's made. Thanks Adrian. Right, let's turn you around. Hi Francis. So, and the piece of oak that we put in it's a local piece of oak and was made by the wood school at Hairstains, which is a fabulous place to visit. We do love our wood here. And the slate hearth at the bottom. So, hi Fiona, thanks for tuning in. Hi from Agritourism in India, thanks for tuning in, that's lovely. So as I said, I'm having 5 minutes sit down from the day yesterday. We had a lot of wet weather, sleet, snow. Hi from Cape Cod, how exciting. Thanks for joining us. Hi David. Thank you. Hi Gordon, thanks for tuning in. So, whether it's a cold winter night or when it's in the summer, there's nothing better than a fire, and we have lots of wood to supply our cottages with that we put in the woodshed. And before we get going out into the fields, I'm going to be going to give you a quick look round this cottage. We've got 2 cottages here, but we're going to start at 1 o'clock. Hi Virginia, thanks for tuning in. I just thought you'd all like to see the wood burner. I'm going to get told if it's 1 o'clock yet. Hi Sonia, thanks for joining in again. Hannah is going to give me the heads up. I'm just 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 3 minutes, right. So Hannah's out on the quad bike and you're all going to help me take some sheep back to the field with Hannah. We've got some ewes and lambs in the trailer and we're going to be taking those out to the field. Thankfully today is a lot sunnier and better than yesterday. Anybody that had work to do outside yesterday would have been struggling. So I'm quite enjoying sitting here in one of my cottages. It's lovely that you're all tuning in, thank you. And at 1 o'clock we'll start. So next door at Wild Rose, we've got an open fire, which people love as well. Both cottages have got oil central heating, so keep you nice and cozy anyway. But we also like to see the flames too. Yes, Melanie, the wood stove is lovely and cosy. If only you could feel it through the airwaves, hey? Thanks for joining in, Sandra. Well, David, we have 2,000 sheep to lamb, and we do have cattle that we buy in, so fattening cattle. We don't have cows that breed. Our cottages are on the farm, and we're just south of Jedburgh. And I'll tell you a bit more about it when we get going. So we're in the Scottish borders, and we farm organically. So hi from Aviemore. Thanks for watching, Fiona. Hi, Dazza. Just do a time check again with Hannah. I'm going to keep you watching this fire for a little while because it's so nice, isn't it? 1 minute. Is that 1 minute or 1 o'clock? Right, we're nearly set to go. So this is the sitting room. I've lots of games and books up there. Hi, Brian. Thanks for watching. And our cottage, we allow dogs in because all the floors are laminate or tiles. So it's great if you have your pets. And Hannah's going to give me a time check in a minute. Oh, if only we could stay by the fire for the afternoon. But we're going to be taking you out on the quad bike, out on a ride. Have a look at our sheep. They're feeling a bit better today now that the sun is shining. Hi, Betty. Thanks for joining in. And the views from here are pretty spectacular, actually. Hi, Raymond. Thanks for watching. Not bad, hey? So lucky. Right, 1 o'clock. Let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Lucy and I farm here at the Bairnkine with my husband in the Scottish borders. We're about 4 miles south of Jedburgh, and we're delighted that you can join us today for our Go Rural Lambing virtual tour. And we're so pleased the weather is a lot better today. After yesterday. Anyway, so I'll tell you all about yesterday a bit later on. But I thought today I'd start in one of our cottages. We've got 2 cottages on the farm. Owl Cottage that sleeps 6 and Wild Rose that sleeps 5. We also have a little CL site where we can take 5 caravans at a time. So this is the sitting room, which you've all been enjoying with me. The stove, there we go. And I'm going to just take you through, give you a quick tour, and then we'll get out on the farm. And this is the kitchen come dining room. As I say, we can sleep 6 in here. There's the kitchen, big fridge freezer. And one thing that guests like when they come here is we've got this games room. So we have the pool table and we have a dartboard and football table, and you can see in here the floor's tiled, so it's great if it's a wet dog day, great place to get the dogs dried off. And we also have, hi Fraser, thanks for watching. We also have a shower downstairs as well with shower and toilet, and I'm just going to take you upstairs and we will have a look just at the bedrooms. So the first bedroom that we've got, we can put as twins or as a king size. Here we go. And the views are there. So we are extremely lucky. And I'm just going to show you out the back window. You can see our solar panels just here that we use for the cottages. Hi from Harrogate, thanks for watching. And over at the back there, you can see our little CL site. So the solar panels will keep running through the day while the sun is shining, and we use the electricity from the solar panels. This is our double bedroom. Again with hi Grace, thanks for watching. Great views. Just looks like a picture, doesn't it? There we go. And let's just go to the last. Great views from the cottages, yes, we do. And that's the twin room. And then any extra electricity we make with the solar panels goes back into the grid. So we have a shower room downstairs and then bathroom upstairs. Thank you. Yeah, we love our views too. There we go. Right. Hi from Oban. Thanks for watching. So we're not going to go into Wild Rose, but I'm just going to take you and have a look next door just so that you can see the cottages from the outside. Just bear with me while I get my wellies on. And Hannah's out here with Jack. Let's turn you around and have a look at them. There they are. And you're going to be helping us today take some sheep out with Hannah and I. As I say, I'm just going to show you the cottages, that great view still. And this is Wild Rose here. And garden at Wild Rose. And as I say, that sleeps 5. And it's got an open fire. So just bear with me while I get my helmet on. Might need Hannah to give me a hand, please. Hi Mary, thanks for watching. Right, so here we go. So, beautiful cottages, thank you. All right, I'm just gonna get up here. We've got Jack helping us again today. And we're gonna head off up the farm. Actually, let me just show you these. We've got some sheep in the back and they're lambs. And you're coming up with us and going to take us to get them back to a field. Now, as I said, we had a bad day lambing yesterday. And we had a lot of hungry lambs that got brought into the sheds. This is us going up to the farm. You go a bit quicker, Hannah, if you like. And Hannah's being careful because I quite often tell her she drives too fast. There we go, this is us going up our farm drive. So we had a really bad day yesterday, lots of hungry lambs and unfortunately dead lambs too. So Hannah and Matt were constantly bringing sheep into the shed for Harry and I. And we were getting lambs that were hungry suckled on with their mum's milk or giving them new mums. So our sheds are full. This is our CL site where we can take 5 caravans at a time. And again, just look at that view. The clouds are being great today. Right, let's head off up here. So that's the lambing shed. If you were with us last week on our tour, we were in there with the pets, but we're just going to head straight up the track here and take these ewes out. When we get up to the top of the track, we're going to show you some of the views again. So yesterday was a long day, and because it was wet and a bit windy and sleety, the lambs as they were being born struggled to get up, and their mums were pretty fed up with the weather as well. So it meant that they didn't get stimulated, they didn't get any food in their belly. It caused major problems. So that's the downside of lambing outside, but generally we bank on the basis that it's going to be a good day because we lamb a bit later than other people. Right, just stop them over here, Hannah, please. Thank you. Right, I'm just going to stop here and just show you back. So we've come up from the steading there, and on the right hand side, if I can get my finger No, can't get my finger there. You can see the big shed on the right hand side is our cattle shed. We buy in fattening cattle, and as I said, we're organic. So we buy in fattening cattle and get those fed on our barley that we grow on the farm, and they get sold as Scotch beef, Scotch organic beef, and all our lambs get sold as Scotch organic lamb. And you can see over in the distance, actually if I pan back, you can see that big hill over there has got snow on the top from yesterday. That's Old Man Cheviot. As I say, the clouds are being very nice to us today. What a great view. And over again on the horizon, the hill that you can see, that's Carter Bar, so that's our border with England there. And you can see these lammies are out in the fields. These ones are happy. We're just going to head back up. Ooh, here we go again. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat. And next time we stop, Hannah will fill me in and tell me what you're asking. So these ones with numbers on are because they've been in the shed. Put them out, we wanted to marry them up properly. When lambing outside, we don't actually intervene unless it's necessary. We have about 1,100 acres here. Most of it's down to grass, and we will put some crops in. We sow spring barley, which we use on the farm to feed our cattle, and we grow oats as well, and just looking up here. So if you like your porridge in the morning, you never know, some of those oats might come from the farm. And if you can see in those fields, the black crosses, they're quarry crosses, and they just give a bit of shelter. They can't manage with sheltering much on a day like yesterday, but they will offer a bit of shelter. Going round to the furthest bit of the farm, which if you've been on a tour with me before, you probably haven't been to this part of the farm. When we get to the brow here, Hannah will stop, or a bit further, Hannah will stop, and we'll just show you where we are in relation to Jedburgh. So we're about 4 miles out of Jedburgh, and I'm just going to hop off and show you. If you drew a triangle between Edinburgh, Carlisle and Newcastle, we're sort of in the middle, so we're about an hour from all of them. And over there in the distance, just sort of in the valley, there is Jedburgh, which is a fantastic little town with an abbey and a castle jail, which are worth going to, and Mary Queen of Scots House, and lots of lovely gift shops and cafes and restaurants. We are extremely lucky in the borders that we have lots of lovely small businesses that have managed to cope and change things over the lockdown. So I'll tell you a little bit about Go Rural. Go Rural is an amazing organisation, and there's farmers and crofters from all over Scotland that have diversified. Some of them have got cottages like myself, some of them have got quirky accommodation, even with bathtubs outside, and we've also got farm shops and cafes and visitor attractions. And Jacksons of Jedburgh, actually Hannah, sorry, can I just pan round? Jacksons of Jedburgh visitor attraction, and you can go and do tours, and they're just across the valley there. There we go, carry on then. Thank you. So they are passionate about buying local, using Scotch produce, and it's worth taking a look at the website and looking at all all our members. There's also a competition going on at the moment, and if you enter that you stand a chance of winning a tour to Lennox and Bowman. Time, Hannah. Right, we're heading down to the other part of the farm now. Before we do that, can you just slow up and let me just show. We've got these quad bike ramps. There we go, thank you. And they just mean we can get in and out of some of the fields without opening and shutting the gates. Now we've gone into this field because this is where we're going to let these ewes and their lambs out. And I'm not going to be doing a lot of doing because I've got my hand on a camera. But here they are. If you can see the lambs and the ewes. And what's happened is we've made the decision from yesterday that they can go out. They've been in the pens. And on a day like today, it's fantastic to be outside. And I'm going to step away because we don't want to upset the ewes. And this is Hannah putting the lambs down with them. And the ewes are going to get paired up. And she's quietly going to make sure that the ewes and lambs are with the right ones. And I'm just going to step away because our ewes get anxious. We don't handle them that much and they can get a bit flighty. So to fill you in a little bit on Hannah, she works with us full time. She's been with us about 18 months. She's become part of the family now. And she's just sorting out to make sure they get paired up together. She'd normally be out with her dog Style, but unfortunately Style hurt her leg while catching a ewe the other day. And so she's on a bit of rest now. And Hannah's borrowing Jack. Here we go. You happy, Hannah? Yep. Right. Jack. Jack's keen to work whenever. So we're going to leave those now. Let them get self-settled. Off we go again. And we're now going to shortly go into some of Hannah's fields. Hi, thanks for watching from Australia. Fantastic. Right, back over the bike ramp. We've got walks that we've created on the farm so that if you come to visit you can go on badger walk or deer walk or duck walk. We have a walk to the hide. I love these bits of wood here, they look very spooky, don't they? Right. Oh, sorry I can't see your comments while we're bumping along, but there we go. Yes, it's a super crook. Those crooks are brilliant. You can crook with their neck or crook with their feet. I'm just trying to, we're going over this way, but trying. There we go. We've had a real problem this year with seagulls and crows. If there's a vulnerable lamb, unfortunately they'll peck at their eye or their tongue. So Hannah or Matt will bring them in, and where we can we'll save them and they become a pet and they'll get their milk off the milking machine. So we've now got 2 milking machines up and running, and we've probably got about 120 pets on the go at the moment, and we're expecting more. We're going to have to be dealing with the damage from the last night. Badger, deer and duck walk sounds like fun. They are fun. Well, Up until yesterday, we hoped we were broken the back of lambing, but we still had a lot of triplets to lamb, and unfortunately they're the ones that have caused us quite a few of the problems. So we started lambing on the 21st of April, and we're getting there, and we're hoping for no more days like yesterday. So this is one of Hannah's fields that she regularly comes in and checks, and you can see the ewes. They're not awfully keen on the quad bike, but they do get used to it. Early on in lambing we have a problem with pinchers. Hi from Canada, thanks for watching. So the pinchers are when a ewe's lambed and she's got her own lambs, and then another one that hasn't lambed gets a bit hormonal and says, oh, I'm going to nick your lambs. Hi from sunny Bedrell. Hi Adele, thanks for watching. Right, there's some lambs sunbathing. Sometimes you have to go right up to them and give them a prod because they're so fast asleep. You think, are they dead? No, they're not. Here we go. Some more over here. There's one up against the hedge over there. They tend to sometimes get out of the way. And they make themselves a bit of a nest. They paw the ground a little bit, but that one's just going to run off anyway. So this part of our farm is called Gillies Tongues. And actually these paddocks here, quite a lot of these, which I'll pan round again, are split up with electric fencing so that we can have about 50 sheep in a field for lambing. Matt doesn't like to have more than that because it starts getting muddled. Here's our handsome boy Jack. He's happy to want to work the whole time. Poor Hannah's having to do everything. Drive the bike, tour me around, and open the gates too. I haven't quite worked out how to do it all and hold the camera as well. No, thank you, Jack. So we're into our conservation here on the farm too. Stone dyke there. There's some more sheep. Oh, well manoeuvred, Hannah. Don't worry, I didn't have it on camera. Right. So we're into our conservation here as well, and are we going in here? Which one? Yeah. And as I said last week, over the years since we've been here about 24 years. We've planted over 30,000 trees, and we've got lots of ponds too on the farm. So there were some that were here that when we came, but others when we found we've got a wet hole somewhere, we've ended up just making a pond so that it naturally fills. We get quite a lot of bird life into those. And since we've been organic, we've noticed a huge amount more bird life too. Can you tell me what the time is, Hannah? 20 past. Lovely, we've got plenty of time. So, as I say, this is one of Hannah's fields. That windmill is our neighbour's windmill that powers their house. So we're just going to check through this field. Where we are at this part of the farm, there would be no mains electricity, so they're using that. And we've planted lots of hedges. One of the things I'd like to do this winter is, if you come and visit and stay on the farm, I'm going to make it available that you can book some sessions, that you can go and plant some trees, and you can also or plant hedging. And the reason for that is that we plant a lot of trees and a lot of hedging anyway. But I actually thought it would be good for you if you fancy just getting involved and doing a bit, really just to get out and about and enjoy the experience of working outside. So we'll have some sessions and you'll be able to book. It's going to be seasonal because we can only plant trees really from sort of November through to March. say, bringing them all the way back to the steading. The only problem with our steading is that it's on one side of the farm. Down here. So here's some woods that have been thinned out. So we predominantly now plant hardwoods. We do plant some softwoods as well, which obviously grow quicker and they're quicker to crop after about 40 years, but we like the hardwoods, so we're planting the hardwoods for the next generation really. Hi Alan, thanks for watching. The shelters are made from recycled plastic and we get those from Solway Recycling in Dumfries, and they're a fantastic idea, aren't they? And so they come flat packed, and every winter after lambing, in about 3 weeks time, we'll go around the fields and we'll flat pack them again. Hi Judy, thanks for watching. And they'll get palleted up and just put in the steading. Now that bothy over there that you can see, I've always wanted to make that into a little holiday accommodation. Hi there Roger, thanks for watching. And it's just not happened, but I suppose might still be an option to do that. Now we're just going to go down, take a look at one of the ponds. This pond is great actually because it's quite open and it gets a lot of bird life swooping across it, and the dragonflies are great. So if you come and visit, you can come and take a walk to this pond and perhaps bring a picnic. I actually like coming to the pond just for a bit of peace and quiet, to be honest. What we'll do is I'll perhaps get off and just take you down there and you can have a little look. Right. There we go. As I say, this is one of our many ponds. I counted that we've got about 9 on the farm. And as I say, great for bird life particularly. So you can see it's clouding up a bit now, but if I stop talking you can hear the birds. Hi Bonnie, thanks for watching. It's a beautiful spot down here too. And if you like taking or photography, you could always bring your camera, get some photos too. Right, we'll head back up the way again, or wherever Hannah wants to take us. What's the time, Hannah, please? 25 past. Right. Hi from Wisconsin, thanks for watching. So this is a part of our farm as well. As I said, we've got about 1,100 acres and part of that is wood, a lot of it is grass, and we have the oats and the barley as well. And this year we've put in some rye too, and we'll be growing silage. Is an artificial? No, that pond has been there for years. We've done some work on it, but it's on all our old plans that we've got. I'm not sure how long it's been there. So that's the little bothy I would quite like to do something with. And here's more lammies here. So on a day like today, you need to be wrapped up because although it's not bad and it's not raining, it's still a bit nippy. We had a hard frost last night, but goodness, it's nice to get out of that shed today and see some lambs. Right, okay, so Hannah's just pointed out there's some new lambs and the swallows are back. That's the first swallows I've seen. Hooray! And if you just look here, we're not going to go close because she'll be anxious with the bike. They're newborn lambs. She's a gimmer, so first lamb. Look, she's not a happy bunny. She's a good mum, she's protecting them, and we're lucky to have seen them. It's not quite the set, oh, and it's snowing or hailing. Joy of joys, today that just about sums it up. Can you see the snow? But she's got those lambs and she's got them up and she's looking after them really well. Right, and there's another new set there. And can you believe it's snowing? We thought the bad weather had come, but actually, to be fair, if that just passes like this, it will be fine. So there's a new set there, just born too. There we go. And they're getting under the trees to protect their little ones. And I think we'll head off out of the way. So those ones there are newborn, and Mummy's looking after them. What we like to see. We're just going to keep out of the way. Hannah will come back later and check them. Oh, the wind's blowing me away. Right, you just see. Yes, 4 seasons in one day. What's the time, Hannah, please? Right, okay, it's 29 minutes past. We're laughing because, would you believe it? It is, yes, it's hail rather than snow. So if you go onto the Go Rural website, you'll look for their competition. You can enter that and have a look at all the fantastic businesses. They are absolutely passionate. There's some people that have been in agritourism for years and years and years, and there's some that have only been doing it a short while. It is inspiring and well worth looking at. And the Go Rural virtual lambing tour tomorrow is from Native and Wild. That's Pete and Ailey Eccles up in Midlothian. Thank you so much